Okay, I'm just going to talk about the Royal Rumble this Sunday pretty quickly. Just do a few quick predictions and a quick preview. Mixed bag, I think, the card. I'm quite looking forward to it, especially to see where they go with certain people. Looks like there's only 4 official matches announced as of yet. There probably will be something else on the night, but it'll more than likely be meaningless anyway. So I'll just cover the 4 matches that have been announced before time, and we'll go from there. So WWE title match: CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler. John Laurinaitis as a special ref. This should be a good match. I think if they get given time, which they should, due to the lack of matches, they should get at least 20 minutes. I think this should be a good technical match. I'm impressed with Ziggler in the ring. I think he's a decent worker. Not sure about his personality. I think they need to give him more scope to go to different areas with his personality. But maybe dropping Vicky Guerrero would be advisable in the near future. I think as a mouthpiece, she's only limited in what she can do with the cheap heat, and I think Ziggler needs to expand his character a bit more. So we'll see where they go, but I expect Mick Foley to get involved in this match, definitely. Whether it's to attack Ziggler or to attack Laurinaitis, and then we get a replacement ref to count the 3. I'm not sure, but I think at some point Foley will interject himself into the match and cost Ziggler the match, and I fully expect CM Punk to retain the title here and go on to defend it at Mania against who I'm not sure, but I think this is the biggest banker of the night, CM Punk to retain, so should be a good match. So on to the world title match, triple threat steel cage match for the world title. Daniel Bryan, Big Show, Mark Henry. I've not really liked this feud. I think it's got a bit silly recently with Big Show running over AJ and supposedly injuring her, and Daniel Bryan's cowardly heel run is something that I don't really like. I think he should be built as a strong wrestler rather than a cowardly heel, but a chicken shit. But that's just my opinion. I'm interested to see how the match plays out. I think with Bryan being a lot smaller and against the 2 giants, so to speak, it should make for an interesting dynamic. I actually expect Daniel Bryan to retain. I think Mark Henry and Big Show will feud for most of the match, and Bryan will probably pick up on the scraps like he has been doing in recent weeks and sort of steal the title again and get out of there by the skin of his teeth, like we've seen on SmackDown for the last few weeks. So I just want Daniel Bryan to move on to a better feud, somebody he can actually have a decent technical match with, and we get to see the best of him, because that's where he'll shine the most in the ring. Given time, he'll give you the best match of the night without fail. So Daniel Bryan to retain. Looks like the last match officially announced at the moment is John Cena and Kane. Again, I've not liked this feud one bit. I think it's stupid. I think the whole Zack Ryder getting injured and teasing Cena's heel turn, which is never going to happen, I think it's just filler, isn't it, until Cena can get onto the Rock and start building for that match at Mania that we're all waiting for. So I think Mark P touched on a good point in his prediction video that I watched as regards to the Rock. I really hope that the Rock gets involved in this and plays some part in screwing Cena. I think that would make the match 100 times more interesting than it will be anyway, but it will keep Kane looking fairly strong on his return, and it won't damage Cena one bit, because at the end of the day, if the Rock screws him, then that just sets things in motion for WrestleMania. So I'm hoping and praying that they interject the Rock in this match and cost Cena the match, but in reality I don't think that's going to happen. I think that Cena will probably win clean and sort of bury any momentum that Kane has built on since his return. So I'll probably pick Cena to win with the FU, just clean and more of the same shit, really. Onto the Royal Rumble match. Quite looking forward to this one, actually. I think it'll be interesting to see where they go with Chris Jericho's character. I'm not sure what's happening there. If the objective is to get people tuning in to watch, then they've done a damn good job, because I'm fascinated to see what happens with Chris Jericho. I think I'm not saying it's good what they've been doing, but it's certainly interesting, so we'll see where they go. But for me, the certain certainty to win it is going to be Sheamus. I think they've built him really strong over the last sort of month or 6 weeks on SmackDown. He's been squashing everybody that he's faced. Admittedly, that's been the turkey that is Jinder Mahal, but anyway, they've built him really strong on SmackDown as a face. I think he'll win this match and he'll go on to feud with Daniel Bryan and probably win the belt off Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. I would say that's where they'll probably go. So Sheamus to win it. It should be an interesting one though. Rumble's always pretty exciting, always one of my favourite matches of the year, so we'll see how we go. I should be back to do a review, hopefully, probably on Monday night, if not Tuesday morning, so I'll see you later.